Hey everyone, stick with the Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications for when we go live, tap the bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, link is below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. We're getting it going right now. We got the S&Ps up 5, Dow's up 49, NASDAQ up 47. Gold's up pretty good, 24. We got volatility down 12 cents. Whew. See what today's going to bring. Now that earnings season is technically over. I mean, we do have the retail earnings, but people don't really even get really too much involved into the retail earning. I mean, I myself been sitting the retail earnings out. I didn't trade Walmart. I didn't trade Home Depot. I didn't trade Kohl's. None of that. SLV's up. Gold's up. Metals are up. Bitcoin's up. Everyone wants to hedge. Everyone wants to hedge the market right now. Which, I mean, good for them. Good. You should never be in a position where you're going to be stressed about your money. You should never be in a position where you're stressed about losing everything that you have, And if you're trading with everything you have in the market, then, yikes. Faiz, Rodney, Saeed, what is going on this morning? If you guys could do me the favor, hit the like button. Definitely appreciate it. Just getting going. Hopefully, Thinkorswim works out this time because yesterday's stream was terrible. Thinkorswim caused me to be late. Thinkorswim caused me to end my stream early. I mean, it was a nightmare. Yo, CW, what's up? Have a little coffee. Cheers, guys. Let's get it. Let's get to work. Let's get to work here. Okay, so we had tonight or this morning, I should say. We had Walmart, Home Depot, and Kohl's. Now, retail went crazy. I mean, Walmart e-commerce sales up 97%. Same-store sales grew 9.3%. But they did not provide an outlook or guidance for the year. So, I mean, just crazy. I mean, obviously, everyone's going to Walmart, everyone's going to Target, everyone's going to these places. But, I mean, right now, yes, they did amazing. They had a $1.56 versus the $1.25 expected EPS. I mean, they beat on revenue. I mean, I think, because right now, Walmart, if you look at Walmart, Keith, what's up? If you look at Walmart here, it's down $2 on this news. It ran hot, went 144 and it's dropped like a rock here. I didn't trade it because IV was only 55%. Normally, I'm a premium seller through earnings, so I didn't want to take the chance of doing a debit. I didn't really want to do a credit because it didn't really give me much room to be wrong, right? And looking at Walmart, I think I made the right choice not to trade it. I think the odds were definitely stacked against me in terms of Walmart. So, but the expected move was $6. It's only down, $1.50. So, yeah, I mean, I guess premium sellers are gonna win. Are gonna win this one. Is this crazy? We're up to 144. It's dropped to 134. Dropped $10. I don't know. I'm strange. I mean, unless it comes back down here by the dip. I mean, Walmart has been. The one thing I also don't like is that Walmart is like their 1 year chart is like super ugly and super choppy. Like I don't like that. So I just didn't trade it. But there might be a buy the dip opportunity on Walmart here. If Walmart comes back down to like the 134, 133 area, it might be a buy the dip area for us if we want to get into a trade. However, just be mindful. Walmart is typically a small, slow mover. Sorry, it's early. Slow mover. Home Depot, same fate as Home Depot. Home Depot ripped up to 298. It's now down to 288. Both these dropped $10 from their pre-market highs. Home Depot's up 23%. Profit surged 25%. Coronavirus boosting sales for Home Depot. I mean, but Home Depot, the difference between Home Depot and Walmart, Home Depot stock has been running for a while, and housing is up. Housing starts this morning beat expectations. Home Depot obviously killing it. Lowe's probably going to kill it, but the price. I mean, people are like, I don't understand why it's not up more. Like Home Depot, low IV again on the weekly is only 50%. But their 1 year chart way cleaner on the 1 year chart. So I would much rather trade Home Depot over Walmart because it looks a little bit more predictable than Walmart. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. Yo, Rob G, what's going on? Trading the smalls feature. I do have access to the smalls, but I don't actively trade them right now. Maybe I will once earnings and stuff die down. But I haven't felt the need to really get into that because stocks have been moving pretty well. And overnight, I typically trade futures overnight when there's a lot of movement, but there hasn't really been that much movement after hours and stuff. So I haven't really been getting into much futures trading, but maybe once things slow down here, maybe they'll change. Maybe I'll add it to the list here. I try not to overcomplicate too much because we got a lot going on. Kohl's as well. Kohl's shares jumped quarterly, better than expected in the pandemic. Digital sales up 58%. Online business is 41% of total sales. However, the revenue fell 23%. So I don't know. Let's see what did Kohl's do. Anyone trade these? Yeah, Kohl's is dropping like a rock, but. I mean that's pretty much it. We're gonna have the Fed minutes out tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So right now my overnight risk I've just been keeping really low. My risk in general is just keeping really low. My only two positions on, I took some profits, made like 250 yesterday. Not crazy. I didn't really trade. But Apple, I'm long Apple. I am selling some premium here in September. I'm also long into next week for Netflix. I do have a debit spread, so I have a credit spread on Apple, a debit spread on Netflix. Netflix does, look like it's going to pop up here. It's been slowly grinding, but it could easily do a reversal. Apple as well has just been kind of chill. I chose to sell premium into Apple premium wasn't that rich, but I just said it likes this like 455, 460 area, so I decided to sell some premium here. I got 250 credit, and it likes this area right in here. As you can see, it just seems it's like it rips up and then it rips down, and rips up and rips down. It seems to like this area in here right now. So it did hit. Yesterday, I did hit 464. It is grinding higher, so it might just take some time. So that trade, just going to chill, waiting for another pop ahead of the stock split. I think people are just everyone rushed in. It's kind of taking a break. I think that more people will enter, so we'll see. Tesla, I don't even know what to say. I made some money on it last week. I'm like, okay, the run's probably over. It's getting a little. I didn't want. It ran up to here. I'm like, okay, it could get rejected around 1700, 1720 area. That's kind of where things fell apart last time. I don't want to take the chance because I'm not saying I was gonna bankrupt my account or anything, but like no one wants to lose over $1,000 on a trade. Almost lost over $1,000 on this trade here because it just kept falling. I'm like, when's it gonna pop up? And then they announced after hours, Mr. Elon Musk with the save, and now it's ripping short to a new one. So I thought that when it got up to here, it was getting a little bit dicey, and then yesterday it was a little bit, I think, unexpected, but it pushed through with authority, costing shorts a ton of money, and it looks like right now we're not going to get any pullback unless it just drops, but it looks like shorts are roasted, but I don't want to enter now because you feel like you're chasing. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the play is on Tesla, and I think that I'm probably just going to sideline it. If there's an amazing dip, by 75, 100 points, maybe I'll get into it. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to chase Tesla, because if you chase Tesla, from my experience, it doesn't end well. You have to be in a position. You have to really concentrate on your entry. Sure, you can, day trade is different. If you're going to swing trade, you got to really concentrate on this. I mean, yesterday you had a couple buy opportunities, but like up in here at this point, like I was gonna think like when it ran to 1750, I'm like, all right, we're just gonna. I don't know. I mean, it looked bullish pullback. It happened, and then it happened multiple times, same pullback, and just kept ripping. So. However, it was a relatively slow process, so I wasn't really trading yesterday. So if you're just joining, say what up. Do me a favor, hit the like button. What's going on, Manny? Future Habits, Ariana, Hank, Jim, Manchild, King Chav. So I got back in yesterday. Future Habits. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting it. Like for me, the way that I trade, I really like to concentrate on my entries, and you can't do that when a stock is moving at that velocity. And people are like, well, you're dumb for not trading Tesla. I mean, I traded Tesla last week, and it was extremely stressful. So I mean, it really depends on what you have time for. Like this week, I have a very, very busy week, so I don't have time to really babysit Tesla. And there's always going to be another trade. There's always going to be another opportunity. Every day we come to the market, there's more opportunity. So I don't feel like I'm missing a once in a lifetime opportunity. Tesla's going to still exist after the stock split. It's going to probably bring more opportunities for everybody. I mean, it's all good. We'll make our money. We're all good. We may not make as much as we want to, but as long as we're not losing, we're good. Keep your money. Sometimes no trade is the best trade. You're like, wow, could have saved a lot of money if I didn't trade that. Yeah, you could have. BA. Oh, BA is a disaster. All the airlines. So that was. I didn't even open a BA's chart yesterday. I don't want to laugh if you guys have positions, but this is the reason why I boycotted BA, right? It's looking good, right? You're looking good. Everything tells you things are looking good. It's going up, but it does this all the time. These double, triple tops. It does it like, oh, I think it's gonna squeeze. And then the next morning, you're like, oh, since it didn't do what I wanted to do today, I'll hold overnight. It looks like it's going to squeeze up. And then they flush you right down. And, I mean, it's just horrible. But if you check the 1 year chart, I mean, it's not looking good. Range is getting tight, but I think there's easier stocks to trade right now than Boeing. I think unless you just short every rip. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is right now. Shorting every rip on Boeing because everything leads. Anytime you go long, at least in my experience in 2020, anytime I've gone long and I've held long, I mean, I've made some money. I mean, you could have definitely made some money on the day trades. But anytime you hold or swinging Boeing, you're just throwing money away. The airlines, I think the airlines took a beating yesterday. I mean, airlines took a beating. Man, yeah, they got slaughtered. JP Morgan, banks yesterday took a beating as well. So I was actually looking for a JP Morgan position. Bank of America got beat down too. With Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs has been downtrending. And they had a really good week last week, and they're giving it all back like insane. But I was looking to sell some premium possibly if it can come back to 95. I don't know if it will. We'll see. I was going to sell some credit put spreads in there. If JP Morgan could come down to 95, maybe even 97, I'll try. If JP Morgan come down to 97, 95, I wouldn't mind selling some credit put spreads down in here. Just kind of hang out. Don't know what's going to pop. But yeah, I don't know why it popped so much just to give it all back. I mean, that is crazy. Unless it popped just to suck some people in and then just, I don't know. But those are the kind of stocks. DKNG also. I don't know if anyone here is trading DKNG. I'm trading a little bit here. What I like about DKNG, it's really getting an area of support in here between like 32 and 36, really developing a nice area of support here. And yesterday had a really good day. They have their earnings weren't the best, but they do have 1.2 billion in cash and zero debt. So, they got flushed a little bit for earnings, but it's obviously going back up. I mean, beforehand, it did make a huge 20% run. It went from $30 to $36 pre-earnings, and now it's at 35. So I don't think the stock's doing too bad. So I do have some shares and stuff that I've been loading in. So we'll see what happens. I give it to Elon. He does not how to come to you, Kanye. Daniel Pauletta, I got a couple calls of gold yesterday with 821 expiration. Keep it or dump it today. I mean, you have to set a profit target before you put the trade on. You need to have a loss target and a profit target. I don't want to have a loss target. You need to set expectations. Anytime you put a trade on, you're exposing yourself to risk. So you don't know. I mean, you do the best you can and put the odds in your favor. But at the end of the day, anything could happen. I mean, you could wake up tomorrow, gold gets cut in half. I mean, seriously. You don't know. So you got to set a profit target for that. I mean, it could push up. It could push up. I mean, it looks good here. It's at 31. It's breaking above 52-week highs here. I mean, but you really need to you really need to set the profit targets. Beyond as quiet is an interesting area. BYND. Yeah, so I am long BYND, but do you think with Dunkin' Donuts closing so many stores, it's going to have an impact, because they do support, or they are Dunkin' Donuts is one of Beyond Meat's vendors. I mean, I do like it right here. This is looking pretty clear right now, just chilling, but it also could get the flush down to the 200. You know what I mean? Like, it could easily flush. I'm not saying it will, but it could easily. But yeah, I mean, I do like it at 125. I've been holding support here for a little while, so we'll see what it does. Tesla will move slower with a bigger float, though. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be moving. I mean, if you're a $200 or $300 stock, well, what's it going to be now? If it goes to 2K, it's going to be like a $300, $400 stock, right? They're gonna have to do another stock split in another month or two once it gets back up to that. Well, yeah, I mean, I doubt that. Well, I don't know. Anything can happen with this stock. I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff with Tesla, but it could. It's not going to move 100 points a day, and if it does, that is going to be epic. That's going to be epic. ATVI. Let's look at that, Victor. Yeah, ATVI, I mean, it's moving up. I mean, this is nice. It came down to 80. It's looking like it could definitely run, but you need to understand that it moves slow. Very slow. Very slow. Painfully slow. You might get a nice pop in here. So if you get a pop up to 85, I would definitely, like, for me, I would definitely be a seller. If I was holding long around 80, popped up to 85, I would definitely sell. COVID play with real potential inhaler out of Switzerland. Huh. I wonder if they'll have it in the U.S. Will they have it in the U.S., Hank? Walmart earnings. I mean, everything. Walmart, all the retail is down. I mean, they reported great earnings, so I'm going to see if there's maybe a dip buy in here, maybe a dip buy in Home Depot. Home Depot usually creates nice ranges. The only thing about Home Depot, bid and the ask are a little wide. So, we're going to kind of see what happens there. SPY, what's SPY at right now? SPY is at 338, and it just doesn't want to break above this area. It looks like it wants to squeeze, but it just will it do it today? Are we going 340 today, or are we going to have another disappointing day on the S&Ps? I mean, what do you guys think? Is SPY going to break all-time highs today, or are we just going to get rejected here? But I mean, the volume is really low. and we're just slowly bleeding. We're slowly grinding up, which typically is bullish. Low volume melt ups, typically bullish formation. You think we're going to get rejected? I mean, we could. I'm just kind of pointing out a few indicators here. Volume relatively low, slowly melting up, even though we're not breaking through. But we'll see. Yo, Luke, what's up, man? It's been a while. Glad to see you. Grafter, what up? Slow and painful. Victor, slow and painful for sure. Hank says, already coming to our inhaler relief, already a 1.3 billion market cap, 4 cents to 69 cents in 15 days. Holy smokes. Zoom and NVIDIA to watch today. So yeah, Zoom. So also on my watch list, Zoom, NVIDIA, DocuSign. Zoom, I made some money. I mean, I just can't believe it did this all in one day. I mean, I bought Friday. I sold the pop. I'm like, oh yeah, I sold the pop. I did good because... And then it rips another 10 points. And now it's up even higher, pre-market. So now it's making a run at to 280. It's been a little bit suspect in here because it's been making higher lows. But now if it pushes up past 275, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm not going to enter right here. We'll see. We'll see if we can break through. We'll see if we can break through. But there's been some resistance up in here. So we'll see if we can break through. NVIDIA. So NVIDIA has earnings. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, NVIDIA has earnings tomorrow. We're also in the morning tomorrow going to have Lowe's, Target, and TJ Maxx. But NVIDIA and Alibaba, definitely interesting plays. NVIDIA had an epic day yesterday on a bunch of analyst upgrades, pre-earnings, and now it's kind of chilling at 500. So huge rip. So premium, I'd like it to be a little bit richer here for earnings, but so far it's not gotten there. We'll see where we're at today. See if we can get some richer earnings because I think that we could be pricing in earnings here, which would be good, but you never know. I might try to play earnings on NVIDIA, selling some premium if I can get the pricing right. But right now, for NVIDIA, the sky's the limit. Same with Alibaba. Alibaba's earnings, I mean, they gapped down yesterday and then they ripped up to they closed at 256, 257 yesterday. However, same again, very choppy up in here. So just be careful. There could be sellers. There could be sellers up in the higher 260s here. So we'll kind of see what happens. NASDAQ broke its high so easily. SPY Sterling. Oh yeah, NASDAQ's breaking highs. I mean, if you look at, if we look at like the Qs, for instance, compared to SPY, very easy. Very easy. SPY. Oh man, it was not loading the chart for a second. I was getting like flashbacks from yesterday. I was like, no. Anyways, yeah, I mean it's just really, really slow. I mean, obviously we know that companies that are in the NASDAQ are doing way better than the S&P and the Dow, right? I mean the Dow looks even worse. I mean, it looks awful. I mean, it could. I don't know if it's gonna break this area. I don't know. It looks like it wants to, but I don't know. I mean, we got the airline struggling. We got the bank struggling. We got the only thing really doing well is tech, and then money rotated out of tech into financials, and now financials are getting beat, and tech is going back up. Like, what the? And people are like, this is the biggest scam in the world. They sucked me in. It's the biggest scam. Like, you don't have to buy. You don't have to buy what's, that's what gets people in so much trouble. It's so frustrating to me. They just chase and chase and chase, and then they get burned. Eventually, you're going to get caught up. You're going to get caught up, and people are like, I'm up 900%. Should I take profits? Absolutely not. Just roll with it, bro. If you're already up 900% and you got led to get that far, might as well see if you can get 1,000,000%. If you can get 1,000,000% on that, I consider you a winner. Do you look for standard deviation or deltas? So Rob, I primarily look at deltas, but when I'm selling premium, I do try to stay like my area for error. If I'm beyond one standard deviation, I find myself relatively safe. But when I'm buying premium, I focus on high deltas. When selling premium, I focus more on the theta, obviously, and I'm focusing on standard deviation. So it's whatever strategy I want to use, I kind of switch it up. Like for me, I think for me, what people don't understand, like a lot of people ask me like, oh, are you this type of trader, this type of trader, or this type? Like for me, I mostly trade whatever strategy is going to make me money and have the high probability. So if there's a stock that I want to trade, I have to select the correct option strategy, whether that's buying premium, selling premium, and people get so like caught up, like, oh, I'll never buy premium. That's for YOLO boys. We don't need to do all that. I only sell premium. I only do this. I only do that. Well, you're going to get stuck. You got to be flexible. You got to use whatever options trading strategy is right for that stock. And if you don't have it, you could be in the right place at the right time, choose the wrong strategy, and lose. So I mean, I had it done to me a few weeks ago, where I chose a butterfly on some stuff, and it was the wrong strategy. I sold a naked strangle on Bank of America earnings, and it was the wrong strategy. I mean, it is what it is. Possible bank calls for the next rotation when tech takes profits again. Yeah, I mean, I want to get long some of the banks, but I don't want to get too crazy. Daniel Ring, TDOC. Man, I mean, these stocks are just relentless. 211. It's coming up on some resistance. I mean, it dropped hard though. It dropped from 253 down to 180. I don't know. I can't really stomach healthcare. I can't really stomach pharma. Like as you guys know, I don't really trade it that much. Hoping SPY keeps hitting the wall at 338. Got a couple iron condors. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Just be careful, Luke. If it keeps pressing, it might just bust through with authority and go to like 345. I'm just saying. Like, that's not investment advice for entertainment purposes only, but just be careful. If you keep knocking on the door, eventually someone's going to open it. Yeah, Walmart faded quick. Daniel, you trade any of those earnings? You trade any of the retail earnings? I didn't trade any retail earnings because the premium was so whack. Brother, good morning. Uber long term. Gustavo, Uber. So I was looking at Uber and Lyft. Some opportunities here, I think. I mean, Uber's coming right down to support here. I mean, these are getting obliterated after earnings. I mean, Uber did relatively good for earnings because Uber Eats is doing relatively well. However, transportation services way down. Obviously, no one's traveling. So, I mean, I like it down here. Might be an opportunity. It was actually on my list. I like Uber way more than Lyft, and the reason why I don't like Lyft is because they don't have a food delivery business. Uber does. Even though Uber Eats, I hate Uber Eats with a passion, but when it comes to the numbers, I mean, numbers don't lie. I use Grubhub and DoorDash, but Uber Eats compared to Lyft, if you're going to compare Uber Eats and Lyft, I would definitely prefer to go long Uber. I might try to catch some premium down here on Uber. Lyft, I don't know. Lyft needs to buy somebody. Lyft needs to buy like Instacart, or they need to buy somebody, because it's not, if the pandemic, let's say we get a second wave or whatever they're saying these days, what if we get a huge second wave and millions more die and all that, then Lyft is toast. But Uber Eats probably can weather the storm because they're getting some cash flow. They may not be at the levels that they were, but they're getting cash flow. California adding a wealth tax. Well, a lot of people are leaving California, Hank. The Daniel Sawyers, how you doing? JD's looking good. JD. Wow. I mean, like, how did Thinkorswim get to be so trash? Like, TD Ameritrade manages trillions in assets, and they can't even load stock prices. Like, the lag was, like, did you see that lag just now? It was like ridiculous. Literally ridiculous. Like, I just don't understand, man. Okay, Home Depot could bounce up here. See what Walmart's going to do. Walmart. Walmart is making a run up here. Right now my position is kind of chilling, not really doing a whole lot. Apple's just flat. Netflix is up a couple bucks, but I'm down $30 on these positions. So we gotta find some plays because we're not making any money. I sold my positions yesterday. I gave up. Yeah. Sleeping Elephant, I literally just left and said, screw it. However, on the iPad Pro, Thinkorswim was working like a champ. I think it was good. Desktop was like just bad. Desktop, I think what the developers of Thinkorswim need to do is trash the whole thing and start over from zero. Write brand new code from the ground up. Make it the best platform out there. Like, they have the money. They can do it. Trading is going to be, and it's currently huge. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people don't know what to do with their money. A lot of people are investing in the market. A lot of people are learning how to trade right now because of the pandemic. A lot of people are inside. A lot of people are learning new skills. And they could take advantage of this opportunity here. But instead, just make me the CIO for 2 days. We'll get things cleared up. Schwab announced like migration to TOS. Really? I didn't hear that. I don't have a Schwab account, but I was interested in opening one. Really? I didn't hear that. I guess 2 weeks ago. Schwab. I guess you're right. I didn't hear about this. Schwab is going to integrate Thinkorswim platform into offerings. Why would Schwab? Oh, because they did. I mean, they did acquire. They did acquire TD Ameritrade. I forgot. I even forgot about the broker. Remember the brokerage wars? I forgot all about that. That was the huge deal. And now I can't even. This 2020 has been so crazy. I forgot about the brokerage wars. Remember that? That was huge. I remember now. Man, I can't believe I forgot about that. Well, yeah. Well, with Schwab and TD Ameritrade together, they could definitely build an amazing platform. An amazing platform. They have all the money in the world. There's no reason. There's no reason. You know? I won't short Tesla till after the split. Yeah, I mean, you just don't go. People are wanting to short Tesla. And if you do it, if you do short Tesla, define your risk. I mean, look how slow this is. Look at that. Well, I would beg to differ, Coolio. If you can't load the numbers, you don't have the best platform. Literally frozen. Literally. And Home Depot's getting the axe. All right, we got some. Look at this. Look at this trash. All right. So yeah, Apple's up a little bit here, chilling. Netflix is up. What we got? Zoom is pushing up POS instead of TOS. Yeah, I mean this chat's still loading. Like this is like come on guys. Let me try to. Is there anything I'm trying to change the ticker? All right, if you have your chart open, don't change the ticker. If you're on Thinkorswim platform, I might even have to make a video about it. This is like the worst thing I've ever. This is the worst thing. Like these last 2 days, Thinkorswim. I don't know what they did over the weekend, but those people should be fired. Like those developers that are making the desktop platform, they should definitely be fired. Spy broke. All right, Spy is trolling though. How do you turn this flag? How do you turn this flag off? I don't like this like flag on the chart here. How do you? Is there a way to turn this off? I don't know. I don't use Tasterworks charts, but it looks like we're gonna have to start because it's still not working. How do you go? Like Thinkorswim was working fine, and then as soon as the market opened, it stopped working. Cleo, it's not the fact. It's the fact that these people didn't test. They didn't test the release. It's all right. I don't keep my money over there, so I can care less. But it's just frustrating. I use Fidelity ActuTrader, but good. But TOS charts are nice. Yeah, Thinkorswim charts, but then Thinkorswim not loading price. Square got the axe. Good. We want Square. We want Square down to 140. We want it down. We want Square down. Or at least I do. Yeah, Tesla, nice base here. Pushing up. Walmart. Let's see what Walmart's doing here. Yeah, Walmart looks like it's my TOS can't connect to network. Yeah, mine's just chilling. I'm not gonna close it. Nothing's loading. Pricing's not loading or anything. Was working just fine a second ago. I don't know. Some BS, bro. This is some BS. TikTok is becoming forced prostitute now, Oracle, and then who next? I don't know. I wouldn't mind if they shut down TikTok, to be honest with you. like I wouldn't mind if they shut that thing down. Yeah, Walmart looking like it could pop here. Obviously, I don't buy stocks in the first 15 minutes, but what's Home Depot doing? Man, possible double bottom here on Home Depot. Got to see what happened. Possible double bottom around 283.50. Walmart low IV for a reason. I agree with you, Daniel. Roku's on the run. Man. Is Netflix pulling out? Yeah, Netflix pulling out. Apple's pulling out. Let's go. Let's make some money. Up $60. Let's go. I need to my trades right now are my trades that I have on right now are so low risk, like the Apple, like my trades right now are so low risk, like making money on it's going to be super, super slow. I mean, it's going to be safe, but I mean, like, it's all good. But we need to find some trades here. But with Thinkorswim, with Thinkorswim down, definitely throwing my game off. So don't worry, we'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. Dang. What is here for the Boeing people? Let's see what Boeing's doing. Boeing got way axed. Man, you just can't make this stuff up. I really hope people stop buying the dip on this. Like, just don't buy. Short the rip is way easier than buy the dip on Boeing. Is Disney holding its gains after earnings? Yeah, it's holding its gains after earnings pretty good. 129, 130 area. Nice consolidation. Netflix is trying to run out the gate here too, so we'll see what happens. So we have the S&P's up 7, Nasdaq is up 88, and Dow is only up 6. But yeah, Netflix taking off here. Moved $3 from in the last 8 minutes or so. Boycott BA 2020. All right, the t-shirt's coming out, Derek. Derek, we're gonna make a t-shirt. Link will be below. Support. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it on the stream. And video's going down. What else you got? What else you guys got? I think we all have to work together because I can only view one chart at a time right now. So we all have to work together. Normally, I have literally 12 charts open at a time on Thinkorswim, but now I can only open up one at a time. So let's crowdsource this and see what's popping. But yeah, Nvidia, nice pop down here, 494. Let's see if we can get lower. Still, I mean, it's still green on the day. It's still at 50 cents. So I would like some nice heavy pullback. Tesla's under. What's Tesla doing right now? Tesla is under 1900, so that took up. Man, that took a $50. This is why you don't chase. Don't chase. This is what happens. People are like, oh, we're gonna have another $200 day on Tesla. I'm gonna buy right at open. Oh, I'm winning. Just kidding. Rip White down 50 points. like don't chase, guys. Wait for your entries. I mean, there's no rush to anything. Like, concentrate. I mean, it's still up 50 points. Not saying it can't run, but don't like blindly buy randomly. I mean, sure, it could easily pop up to two grand today. And that's what people are thinking. People bought right at open thinking we're going to hit 2,000. I want to get in. Like, just chill. Right? Find a good entry. Most likely, if you're rushing it, it's not going to work out. Dow's up 17 now. Man, that is insane to me. Well, rip. I'm gonna make a video on some alternatives to Thinkorswim. Make a format that says boycott _ us reserved. We just entered the company that wrecked us most recently. Oh man. So many sad stories in the stock market in 2020. A lot of success stories, but there's just so many sad stories. You need to stream all day so you could tell me to chill, not chase. Yo, Johnny, I would love to stream all day, but today is not gonna be the day. I got quite a list on the agenda today. Even the Thinkorswim isn't working? App? Really? We're not going to make any money this week with no charts. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's completely frozen. I mean, it's frozen. And just, well, there we go. Oh, it's moving a little bit. But practically frozen. But yeah, Tesla, I mean, still up 50 points on the day, but yeah, that those candles are wicked from 1925 down to 1875. $50 swing in the last 10 minutes, just crazy. All right, now it's saying it can't connect. They're like, oh, pull the plug. Yeah, I don't know why they cut their commissions all that low. I mean, people would definitely pay for things to work. All right, so I'm up a little bit on Apple and Netflix, but I'm gonna have to relax here because we don't. I feel like we're kind of flying without any instruments here. I feel like I'm flying a Boeing right now. We're going straight down. I don't know what's working, what's not working. All right, Netflix looking really good. Let's see, is Walmart trying to pop back up now? Still, Walmart looks good. Possibly some calls here. Taste a little bit. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's why I'm so frustrated. I could understand Robinhood going down. These dudes these people manage trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. I'm not talking about billions. I'm not talking about millions. I'm talking about trillions. Trillions in assets. So frustrating. Yeah, Webull works. I actually have Webull open, but I don't know how to. I don't think they have a privacy mode, and I don't want to display my account number because people try to on the internet try to hack me. I've had to tighten my security up. I mean, I wouldn't mind buying a Walmart call actually. I wouldn't mind buying a Walmart call. What about Home Depot? Home Depot I don't like as much. Walmart. There's some potential here. However, I generally don't like trading Walmart. You can log out of Webull and still use it. Really, with real-time data? Because they don't give me. Well, I guess I could use Tasteworks because you have to be logged in to get real-time options data. But I guess I wouldn't need that. I do like the Webull charts. I have it actually open right now, but I didn't want to pull it up because I was afraid I was going to expose my account number. And live streams I can't edit live. People are like, "Oh, what's Nick's account number? We're going to try to hack in." Bro, I only got like $400 in Webull. All right, you're not going to get rich on it. What do you do for hackers? Like, who do you talk to stop being hacked? You can obviously file a police report, but they can't really do anything. They're gonna be like, "Oh well, let me know." And the thing is, if you keep like getting like if you're a victim of identity theft and it keeps happening, you can actually request a change to the government to change your social security number and that stuff. But you have to have like proof of repeated attacks. Don't worry, I've looked at all this stuff because some stuff's gone down since YouTube. And people get curious, man. You know, people are just like, I don't think, Sazonov doesn't care. I mean, Sazonov, he's probably laughing right now the whole time. Like Tom was over there, and I'll say, Tom, you cannot laugh until you fix your freaking charts. All right, you can make fun of people all you want, but at the end of the day, you got no chart on the mobile. Your chart here is complete trash. I got this flag on here I can't turn off, getting in my way to view my pricing here. You know, it's just frustrating. Oracle got that TikTok pop and lock. So Oracle's buying TikTok? Oracle, oh, it is. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I didn't see this. I've been kind of busy. I didn't. Oracle's working with U.S. venture capital to acquire TikTok's U.S. Why would Oracle want TikTok? I mean, like, they want to be cool. I mean, it's like Yahoo buying Tumblr. You know, how did that work out? It's pretty lame. I mean, it's S&P rises to a new record. Here we go. Luke, what did I tell you, bro? Here we go. With authority, pushing through 340. I said, didn't I say 340? Careful. SPY 339. I said, eventually. Oh, we're up some. I mean, Netflix really is ripping right now. All right. I see you, Netflix. I see you. Up 16%. We're up a little bit. Looks like we're going to have to grind this down a little bit. I mean, we're out of the money now on the credit put spread, but DKNG's ripping. Let's see. DKNG. Ooh, 37. 37. I got some shares in Robinhood just messing around with it. It's working out. It's working out. DKNG. I talked up DKNG last week. I said it's gonna be fine. On the live stream. Not saying that I know everything, but like I just didn't see how DKNG could crash from here. People are saying it's going to crash. I just don't see how it's going to crash. Why is TOS down on 2 crazy bullish days? Yo, Derek, bro, it's how it is. It's how it is. So Oracle buying TikTok. Square's down 2 points. Yeah, forget. All right. I think what we're gonna have to do, guys, we're gonna have to build our own platform. Looking for investors. So if you guys want to invest, let me know. We can become partners. We can do this. We can do this. Looking for investors. We can be partners. We can do it legit. Everyone gets a piece of the pie. If we make the best platform out there, hey, lightweight, fast executions, nice charting. I mean, I think we got this. I think we got this. We're gonna start our own fund. Screw everybody else. We don't need anybody. People just tell us no anyways. Well, Faisal, I honestly, I don't see how things could get worse. Like, even if we're up and working, I mean, and have fast execution. The biggest thing with Thinkorswim is they stopped having fast executions. A lot of people were leaving it. Their charts may have loaded, but the execution. Raise it 2 minutes. Let's make 100 million. Let's do it. Let's raise. I mean, I think we could raise the money. Let's raise the money. I'm just so sick of this. So sick of this. We could do it. I think we could do it. We just need to organize. We need to organize. Get the right talent. We need some strong coders. People that know security. Be okay. Be okay. Let's build one. I'll talk to the guys. This is so stressful. Yeah. I mean, luckily I only have a couple positions. And Apple took a dump. Oh man. Look at that. Jeez. And just like that. Just like that. Yeah, Amazon. Amazon's going way up. How's Tesla doing now? Is Tesla recovering? No, Tesla's not recovering. I made a Squarespace. I got this coding thing down. I'm not laughing at you, Derek. I'm laughing with you. Promise. Promise. Yeah, Uber, nice. Uber, yeah. I mean, right down. I mean, this is definitely nice. Came right down to support this morning. Skyrocket out the gate. But however, some stuff's like falling apart. But yeah, it's moving up quick. SPY struggling now. SPY getting the reject. Hit 339. Double top here, 339. I can show you if this thing stopped popping up. 339. Taking a dump. But yeah, Apple definitely dragging things down. That was some quick candles. I mean, it ripped up from 457 up to 462, right down to 458 now. I mean, just your charts are like living in the 90s, bro. It is painful. I'm about to sign off here. This is like. I don't even know, Hank. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Like, I've been trading for a long time, and these charts are literally the worst. I mean, not worse than Robinhood's, but pretty bad. I don't know why they look like this. So we went up from being. I mean, we're up a little bit on Netflix still. So we'll see. We're making a little money. Nothing big, but we'll see if we can find. We'll see if we can find some new positions today. We're kind of, yeah. I don't think this is coming back, guys. I don't think Thinkorswim coming back today. So I'm gonna pop off here. I gotta run. You guys all have a good trading day. Try the best you can. If you don't have the right tools, don't trade. Just chill. See what happens. We got Fed meeting minutes tomorrow, so let's see what happens. You guys stay safe. Stay green. As always, it's us versus herd.